Welcome back, everyone, to the Curse of Strahd. The Great Company has been fighting Strahd in what seems to be the final battle of the War of Barovia. Strahd is attempting to forcibly marry Tatiana, aka Irina Koliana, and while you were able to free her, this has only incurred his wrath further. Over the party, and while it is a terrible wrath to behold, the party have been strengthened by their time in Barovia. You have come prepared with magic, steel, and faith. And so you've been able to put up quite the fight. Push Strahd to his seeming limits. Additionally, thanks to Fisk disrupting his hold over the Celestial Valiel, as well as Vasila's use of Sergei's soul in order to shock Strahd into a forcible moment of regret. The body was transported into a realm seemingly somewhere in Barovia or outside of it, above it, through it, where the dark forces themselves that rule it have come to watch this final battle. Give the party a choice. Take Strahd's place, or share it. Or share his fate. If you even can, take him down once and for all. Strahd's form, perhaps it's his true form, a monstrous amalgamation of faces, teeth, eyes, and flesh, writhing as it grows larger and larger, radiating an aura of shadow and evil so intense it hurts to just be in its presence. However, Strahd does not want to be like this. And it seems that this is a moment of vulnerability. That this is a keystone moment. We will now begin the combat. Strahd, as the vicious monster, the tentacles writhe, snapping in the air, crack like there sounds like glass, almost as if it's cracking on the very reality in which you find yourselves. There is an inhuman scream from all of the mouths that constitute him, and I'd like everybody in the party to please make me Constitution saving throws as you are racked by agony.
Okay.
As well. That's Bassoon, that's Vasila, that's Honor, that's a 16.
Yep.
Alright, in that case, Fisk, you fail, Honor him, you fail, I'm afraid.
Is there any other bonuses, guys?
Hold on a second.
I have only this for Fisk.
Oh, is this a spell?
Plus 6, so 21 for Fisk.
It's not a spell, it's more of an ability.
Oh, I'm also concentrating on a spell, so I get +2 to AC and all saving throws, so it's actually an 18.
That's an 18.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, for this ability, that will pass for sure, yeah.
So that's
18
it.
on him, you just pass. So Fisk
No.
is at 6 in addition to the 12?
Yeah.
No, 15, yeah. So, okay. So I think okay, so it looks like everybody passed in that case. Alright, although the agony washes over all of you, and you feel your bones creak as they try to crush in on themselves, you are able to grit your teeth and resist it. You will take half of this. That is 23. And no further effects. Strahd is going to, let me see, charge down as like, and he's going to, let me see, find himself. Honorim, I'd like you to make me a dexterity saving throw. You can and choose a direction to move yourself in as part of that reaction.
I can't.
Strahd suddenly like, what's that?
I can't. I use my reaction for arcane deflection.
All right. Okay. In that case, then you are entangled within Strahd's flesh tentacles. You are considered grappled. Fisk, you are up.
Okie dokie. Oh shit. Okay. Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Basically, Fisk is gonna just dart and run through and try to get to honor him.
Alrighty,
45,
make me an
50.
acrobatics check, please. Essentially to avoid being entangled yourself.
Yep.
Actually, let me see. Fisk, you realize that as you enter Strahd's aura, it does like the shadows are literally like dragging at you. I would like you to make me a con save as well. Don't think that gets any additional bonuses in that case. Fisk, you take 14 points of necrotic damage. However, you are able to make it to honor.
There.
This is the kind of roar that you don't want to start your turn in.
Yeah. So
like,
I
Go ahead.
want to try to grab honor him and like yank him out of the tentacles and move.
Like,
get him out of
make
there.
me an athletics check. Essentially, like you're substituting your grapple for his. So go for it.
If I can. We'll see how this goes.
Ooh, that does not seem like a good book, Fisk. I'm sorry.
It's using my attack, right? So I can try it one more time? Or is that my action?
To free someone else or to free yourself usually is an action.
Alright.
Aren't you hasted?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the haste symbol on you, so you can try again, Fisk.
Alright. I'm gonna try one more time. Ugh. Fucking
shit. And
Okay.
by the way, did you roll a concentration for the spell you're concentrating on? Anything else, Fisk?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement. Keep running, get out of the aura on the other side.
Alright. The shadows, like, you feel them dragging at you. It does, like, you feel like you are slowed down by it, however, like, you have more than enough speed to get out of there. Varys, you're up.
You're muted. You're muted.
Sorry. Is it really, is Strahd really that big right now? Like the character where there's
Essentially, he's like this enormous, like building size, like massive faces, tentacle, and teeth.
okay, so is it so I could hit him if I attack him, I'm not necessarily hitting Honor because he's kind of buried inside on the other side, correct?
Yeah, like not unless you want to.
Okay, so I am going to use, which I've been waiting for this. I'm going to expend. I'm going to pull out the Air of the Sun and hold it up. And oh no, did we talk about this last session where I can't do this? What did we talk about? Because I've got a big, like I can basically kill this thing now, like where I won't ever be able to use it. I can use all of its charges, but I can't remember what those rules were. It's the radiance.
It is.
Go nuclear.
Yeah, I'm going nuclear.
If you have the charges for it, you should be able to. It is like a range ability that's centered on you. It's not a range ability. It's an explosion ability that's essentially centered on you. So if you have the charges for it, you should be able to do it.
And then how wide of a attack is it? If I move up to here.
Let me look it up. It's been a while since.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Hair of the Sun. Alright, Air of the Sun, 1d8, once of Saint Adral, Morning Star with the
that's
Ladies.
not this is 12d. This is 12d6.
It is 12d6. Do you have... It is to everything within 20 feet radius. Do you have enough charges? Do you have...
I haven't. How many charges do you need?
You need 3 charges.
I haven't used. Yeah, I mean, because I haven't used it since we got into this battle, and it charges overnight.
No, if you haven't used it today, then yeah, you should have the charges.
Okay, so it's how many feet radius?
20 feet radius, like a fireball, essentially.
Okay, then I'm going to use my bonus action to.
Quickly make me a concept, because you are starting your turn within his aura, by the way.
Well, I actually moved up, so I'll Misty Step down here. Is that okay?
Well, essentially, if you want to, unless... I think you can explode it from, like, here and still get him. So you don't have to step into his aura at all.
So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm going to use one of my face steps, over here, and I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15 as a bonus action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to face step over here, and then I'm gonna fucking light him up.
Okay, yeah, no, that'll work.
All right, let me read.
Okay. Give me a description, Varys. How do you do it?
This is I've been waiting for this for so fucking long. And he's gonna fucking pull it out, and then he just fucking smashes it on the ground and lights up the fucking room.
Varys, as you feel yourself kind of like attuning to the spirit, like within the maze, whatever sunlight entity within it. It can sense the kind of battle you are in. Varys, why don't you make me a why don't you roll me a what don't you know what? Why don't you make me a strength roll?
Strength.
Yeah. Not quite as high as I would have hoped, but that's something. You smash it down as hard as you can, considering the circumstances, and you feel your spirit, like really, like the spirit of the morning star, like really, like burn itself as much as possible in order to assist in this battle against great evil. It's a 12d6. Roll me 12d8s, please.
With a fate point. I've been saving my fucking fate points for this fucking shit too.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You're asking to crit. Unfortunately, this isn't an attack roll. You can't crit
Okay.
a thing. But technically, fate points are there to mess around with.
12d10. Make it 12d10.
We can make it. We could make it 12. You know what? I'll let you re-roll. If you use a fate point, I'll let you roll anything below a 3. How does that sound?
All right, so I'm just gonna do 2 6s because I don't know how to do the shortcut.
No, do 2 sets of 8. I said because of
Yeah,
the
the dice got upgraded from a d6 to a d8.
Okay,
so roll
2
12
sets.
Yeah.
So 2 sets of 8.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
It's basically double fire.
So okay, so 16
68 and
D6s?
68.
Oh, D8s? I think it's a 12
so-
D6.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
He-
saying
it's up.
Daniel's
Yes.
giving you the d8s.
Yeah.
okay, how many rolls
Yeah,
on the D8?
I was saying how the spirit was like trying to, like
Yeah.
help you there. Yeah.
So how many
So,
rolls
yeah.
on the D8 do I get?
Oh, essentially any of the d8s that are a 3 or under, you can re-roll until you can
Right, I
re-roll
got that.
once.
But how many do I get? 12? Or
Yeah.
okay. Here
Yeah,
we go.
12 d8s. Yeah. All right. So that looks like you're gonna wanna make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rerolls. Right. So that's 35 plus 6. That's 41. Actually, so 35 plus 18. That's 45. That's 53. 53 plus 10, that's 63. Plus 7, that's 70. There's a boom
You
of
motherfucker.
radiant light as centered on Varys. Normally, you would be damaged by this as well, but this is no mere enemy that you have. This is literally the person that Strahd, that like this is the person like was what the mace was made of. Strahd is it's like they died fighting Strahd, and you see the Strahd beast from a bunch of mouths as it is scorched by the radiant sunlight.
That'll end my turn.
There is no more. It exploded completely. It has spent itself. Perhaps this artifact may never recover itself, but with the strength it expended. However, Varys, whatever happens, you know you've dealt Strahd below.
It's the best I've got.
Viscilla, go ahead.
Shit, I'm supposed to compete with that. Give me a second. Let's keep this train rolling, I guess. I'll have to figure out how. Vasilla has a million things up right now. I gotta refresh myself. Because it is... Oh, what was she concentrating? She has the flame buff. I know she still has that. She has... I think someone else has no. She has the haste. I think still has that. I believe the potion. So heart's going through her chest. I don't know why I didn't see all this earlier. I'm seeing this now. All right. Well, she has the. I think you remembered saying that Sergei gave himself to relight the sun sword for this.
Essentially, yeah. Like Sergei will never be able to leave the sword again. He is essentially now akin to the Morning Star. He has turned himself into the weapon where previously he was a spirit inhabiting it. If that makes sense.
All right. She is going to.
And it's like a blue flame now instead of a mere yellow light.
So she did Hunter's. She did Slayer's Prey on Strahd last. The previous scene. Is it still on this creature?
Yes, technically this creature is Strahd.
All right. 0 superiority dice. No crit bullshit. Just pure swinging. She's going to approach. And this is the crushing aura you were talking about?
Yes, make me Constitution saving throw, please. Right, you do not take the damage.
Alright. Goes up. I think at this point, she's literally like... She's not even doing the dueling fighting style. She's just two-hand, just slashing at this mound. Have the thing on for the actual D10.
Did I tell you what the upgrade was like for the Sunblade, or did I forget to do that?
No. Did the Sergei thing do something as well?
Yes, it did. That's why the sword's blue now. It's hotter.
I thought it was just
No, it is also that. Your blade now deals your blade now deals an additional 1d8 sunlight, radiant damage.
all right. There was already the extra 1d8 from before for fighting creatures. Let's bring that down to 2d8. I'm just gonna put that as the upgrade. Bassoon's effect still up?
Unfortunately, no. That's
Well,
ended.
I got fire here all day. Let's do this. Alright, foe goes up. We're gonna do improved favor foe. Dueling rolling weapon. Alright. Ready to roll. Roll it straight.
$23 hits.
That's 30. That's 33. And that is 31. So that is 94 damage. This is the Sunblade doing what it's supposed to do, so I can't be that surprised. That's insane.
Alright, Strahd is going to take a legendary action, like screaming as the Sunblade tears into him. Some of the mouths are I'm sorry, Sergei. Oh, she'll be my she'll be my father, and a tentacle shoots out to strike at you, Vasella. That is 28 slashing and 14 necrotic as the massive teeth like smash into you.
Vasilla is critical.
Honor him. You are still grappled at the moment. Please make me a con save. T.
14 plus 2, 16, and I still have the plus 4, so 20 for this
Right, in
round.
that case you won't. In that case you won't take the damage.
Okay. Odds are I'm not going to succeed in any attempt to get out this turn, and I burn my reaction, so I can't Misty Step. So all I can do is a cantrip, so I will try Firebolt.
Misty Step a reaction?
It's a spell,
I thought it
Bonus.
was a
but
bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could still do that, right?
Yeah. You can. Because one's a cantrip, one's a level spell.
No,
So
the
that should be doable.
it's my arcane deflection, so when I use it, I can only cast cantrips to the end of my turn.
Oh, right, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're just doing a firebolt at start. Okay. That's the damage roll. What's the hit roll?
No, yeah. I better not miss.
Oh, you hit. Firebolt disappears into the mass of tentacles. However, like there are some mouths within the mass, the field of, and mountain of flesh shriek, which tells you that you did hit.
That's it.
Right, that's a legendary action. Actually taking 2 of them. Oh mother! Oh mother! Oh mother! Like, a mass of tentacles erupts from beneath the ground around you, Tomagen. I'd like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Tomagen, towards Strahd or away from Strahd? Where would you dodge?
Yeah, I'm just rolling right here, whatever it is. I'm like, backflipping away from this shit.
You can move,
Whatever's
like,
happening.
You almost fall into like this crack here, however, like you're able
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Avoid that.
All right.
Alrighty, honor him. That's the end of your turn. Yeah, so. And I think you have the rogues have the thing.
Yeah, I'm
where
rogue.
you'll-
Yeah. Whatever it would be, I would
Alright, so
be.
I'm not even gonna roll the damage for it then. Alrighty. Let's see. Bassoon is going to kind of start cooking. Is going to start cooking a fireball in his hand. Like, can you see him just concentrating on the fire, building and building and building? Like flashes of black and orange are going to start building, and he's going to shout. But he's not going to shout anything for now. He's just concentrating. Tomagen, you're up.
All right. Tarmin looks around and he's looking rough. He sees. So Fisk, you're out of the thing now, or are you in the tree with Honorum?
I'm out.
You're out. Honorum's looking pretty tangled up in a tree. I'm seeing Basila just looking almost dead. 10. He's stayed away from this. 15. 20. He's just kind of leaning. Like right there. Just he slips around back behind this little finger or whatever the hell it is protruding from the floor, and he reaches in and he grabs the symbol of Ravenkind and does the sunlight, calls forth the sun. And I look up and what do I see? Because I'm looking into this, that's as I do that, what does that give me sight wise? What the fuck's going on here? It's like we've got this judgment panel. I mean, are they like looking in earnest, serious, or are they just laughing?
They're watching. It's hard because these are like interdimensional gods of evil, essentially. This
Can
is
I
like the
pre-burn
true
my
form.
reaction? Can I burn my reaction for an Arcana check? I haven't had anything that happened to me.
I would say you can use a bonus action instead.
Okay, yeah, because I don't have a bonus action I intend to take anyway. So yeah. I'm trying to get a hang. I feel like I'm falling into some game trap here.
So 19. That's going to be 3 questions. What would you like to know?
All right. I'm burning my energy on this. Is this Barovia? Is it really Barovia that we're looking at? I mean, this is kind of like a magical dimensional thing, is what I'm thinking of.
Are you asking about this globe?
Yeah, that's just kind of.
This globe does seem to be a representation of the real Barovia.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, all right. Yeah, this reminds me of the map in Madame Mafalda's shop. Only we're in it.
Yes, indeed, doesn't it?
All right. My action was that. All right. Believe it or not, Termden's out of actions. I can't do anything.
That was a bonus action. That was a bonus action. What?
I cast the sunlight. The symbol of Ravenkind.
I'm so
going
sorry. I
crazy.
somehow missed that completely.
Yeah. No, I did that and then did all this.
Sun sword, yeah.
Yeah.
Get sunlight here.
Until you end.
I wanted to see what.
Yeah, no. Vasilla is. That's actually true, Vasilla. You're radiating sunlight, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
What's the range on that?
The range is like 10 feet.
Is it 10-10 or
Yep,
5-5?
10-10.
10-10. 10-10. In that case, there we go. However, the bright only is. That's all I'm gonna say. Still, I don't believe you lost HP from the shadow thing, right?
She is not, no.
No, no, thank you. The shadows seem much weaker where you are. And Tomjin, you are shedding bright light.
20 and an additional 20 dim.
20 and 20. It's like now there's like sunlight. True. Hold on.
It is sunlight.
Yeah, it is sunlight. The light is sunlight. Where's the thingy? It's bright and it's bright. It's bright.
And yeah, what I was looking for is the effect of this sunlight on this Barovian simulacrum or whatever it is.
It's like your sunlight kind of. It's strange. It's kind of like when the explosion happened with Varys. Like it seemed to kind of like shrink as it entered it. You have no idea what this means for the real Barovia, or Barovia as you guys know it. Maybe people are seeing like explosions and light in the sky. Who knows? All right, that was question 1. Do you have any? You have 2 more.
Oh, good God. I've studied Strahd this whole game. And does he feel the same, or does this feel like his magical core coming out? Is this still him? Is it, What does it feel like?
This feels like
I mean, is it the same type of magic I've been seeing whenever we're dealing with, the Great Kazoo here? That
this
you know,
might be what Strahd truly is, like peeled down to his very essence, essentially.
Okay.
He's most likely at his most powerful, but also at his most vulnerable.
This fucker looks like you can fly apart.
Right now,
find the right
you
pin.
You know what, Tamajan, you kind of realize based on those two questions, this is the real Barovia. This is the real Strahd. You know how it felt like you're dealing with a god that could just like appear anywhere and see anything and everywhere? That's because he essentially was doing that through here. Because he is literally bigger than Barovia,
Well,
reaching his tentacles.
His mother became a god. Why couldn't he? It's a little creepy, but
Indeed.
runs in the family apparently. Okay. Question number 3. Yeah, Strahd's looking at this and he's like, should I make it sunny in Barovia? He's literally looking between the globe and the symbol of Ravenkind. That'll be question number 3. He's just thinking that, what'll be the ramifications?
Right, Tom, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Right, it is now the turn of Cursed Strahd. Several of the mouths begin chanting, indicating a spell is being cast. Let's see. Like I can see, I can see our spellcasters because let me see. Several shadowy swords begin materializing all around the battlefield. I know Eric? I think Eric, you picked up candle. You picked up Candlespell. Like you sounded kind of antsy to use it. Would you like to do that now, or hold on to that?
Nope, I'll fucking use everything I got.
Right, so Varys is using a counterspell?
Yep.
Right. Varys, please roll me an intelligence check, as this is a spell above 3rd level. A check, not a save.
Okay. I'm going to actually use one of my other fate points to roll this. Is that 2 more?
Are you sure? I think you should probably roll first, just in case you succeed.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You don't have to burn your fate point.
Alright, so what am I rolling right now? Sorry.
An intelligence check, not a save, a check. You just click where it says intelligence on your sheet.
Intelligence.
That's unfortunate. I'm afraid the spell will still go through.
So I use my fate point.
Oh, well, now you can, yeah, actually. There you go.
Is that a reroll or is it just
A fate point, those are the rare ones. That's the immediate success, or I can do something crazy. An inspiration is a reroll. Do you have an inspiration or do you have a fate point?
I came into this battle saving 3 fate points and I've used 2. So now I have 1 left. No, I mean this is my second one. So I'm gonna use that.
Okay. As Varys, you begin chanting just as quickly, and even though you just learned the spell, you were able to counterspell throw Strahd off of his casting, countering his spell.
Varys is fucking so pumped right now. He can't fucking believe that he just counterspelled Strahd. He's fucking fist pumped.
Strahd is going to screech and move away from the 2 points of sunlight. Fisk, Fisk, as you're about to be engulfed, I'd like you to make me a dexterity saving throw as a reaction. Right, Fisk, north, east, south, or west? Actually, not south, probably. That's a bad idea.
Probably, if I can reach to there.
Yeah, I believe you have enough movement speed. You'll start your turn in Azora, unfortunately, but yeah. Alrighty. Okay, that's Strahd. Fisk, you are up, my friend.
Fisk is gonna yell up to honor him. Can he get out?
It'll be fine. You go.
Fisk is gonna move there, so it's 5, 10, 15, 22. I'm looking at this globe. I'm looking at the deity thing up there and this creature Strahd. This globe thing hasn't done anything.
No,
It's
the
just
glow,
it just sits.
globe
It sits there.
this is,
Yes.
it just sits there. You know somehow, reflexively, that this is Barovia. This is Barovia itself.
Okay. No, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think, can I roll to see if I think breaking the globe would be a good idea?
Ha! Wow. Roll me an Arcana check, my friend.
Fuck. It's probably not going to go well.
They're a team. You have no idea if you even can. You have no idea what that'll do.
The telepathy is still up, right?
Telepathy.
Amongst the party?
You can hear me, but I can't hear you, and you can't hear each other.
Yeah, I've got the telepathic bond. Lasts for
Oh,
8
you do?
hours
Oh, yeah.
between us.
Ah,
So unless it's been 8 hours since we went in Strahd's castle.
Actually, no, I'm joking.
forgot about that thing.
I'm just gonna say in my head, each of you hear a different voice say this in your mind. Should we break the globe? And that's my turn. I think that's no. I'm gonna run over to Vasilla, and I'm gonna cast a second level cure wounds, and that's my turn.
Reminds me, Fisk, did you start your turn in the aura, right? Did you make any concept from that?
Well, so he moved into Me, and then I rolled out of the aura,
Right.
so I started there.
Yes.
I think. Okay.
Right. So you okay, you were just
Started just
momentarily
outside of
within
it.
the- Okay.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. If you didn't enter it at any point, that's fine. Because a dexterity saving throw is essentially like you jumping out of the way before he like gets to you.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Fisk,
I-
anything else on your turn? Fine.
So I cast Cure Wounds on Vasilla, 2nd level. I think there's something else that I roll because of Divine Soul, so I'll look that up in a minute, and there might be more, but that's my turn.
All right.
I think they're like there's one more D6 that I roll because of Divine something.
Okay. No problemo. Varys.
Sorry, I'm on mute. I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna reach out and touch the globe. Before I do that, sorry, I'm gonna say Tarim catch, and I'm gonna throw him a healing potion, and then I'm going to touch the globe, because if I'm going down, I'm fucking going down, helping other people.
I need to think for a second. As you touch the globe, you feel yourself like your hand is like moving through it. You realize it's almost a feeling like you're pushing your hand through like a bubble. If you keep pushing into it, you could completely move into it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look over at Vasilla. Is she still? I know that I watched Fisk cast a spell and heal, but is she
She
still?
looks quite hurt. Very, very much.
This
Of all of
is-
you, Vasilla is in the roughest shape.
Okay.
This is the worst. She's worse now than she was in the Hornguard fight.
So I'm gonna move up here, which is my movement, and then as a bonus action, as an innate ability, I'm gonna use another base step, and I'm gonna come up next to Vasilla, and I'm going to pull out my last pool water and say, drink all of this. This is the water from the pool over by the church that does full heal. You know what I'm talking about?
She clocks it. I think there's like a stunned look on her face. You still have this, but you're also giving it to her. Part of her eyes like kind of swelling up and shit. And she's fucked up, but she looks at it, looks back up to you, and just nods.
And then I'm going to scream out at Strahd and take 3 shots with my Sangar's hornbow. Zangzor's. And that is with sharpshooter, by the way.
With sharpshooter?
Yes, with sharpshooter.
Alright.
So one of them, it's like
23 minus 5 is 18, yeah?
yeah,
Yeah, alright. In that case, that's one hit.
that's one hit. Okay, and then that will end my turn.
All right. Right, as a legendary action, Strahd is going to crush honor him. Anam, could you make me a strength saving throw, please, to resist? Thank you, Honor. You take 22 points of damage, and I'd like you to make me a concentration saving throw. Maintain concentration. However, I believe you are now bloodied. Alrighty. Vasilla, you are up.
He's just gonna look at-
into one of the mounds.
Is it me? Or is
Sorry.
Daniel also low choir?
Hi, sorry about that.
Oh, good. She's gonna
I was
like.
saying like I. You go ahead.
So, the Strahd flesh is approaching. She looks at the vial, looks over to Varys, looks over to Fisk. She points at you, Fisk. Whatever the hell is happening in that globe, we need to figure that out. Killing this thing won't be enough. Is it a bonus action or an action to drink this?
Bonus action.
Okay. She is going to drink the flask, the sacred tears.
You are completely rejuvenated.
Like long rest shit or just health?
It was everything.
Was
It
everything?
was
Everything.
everything before.
It was, yeah, it was spell slots, abilities, everything. It was just like, holy shit, yes.
I believe so. I believe so. Yeah.
Holy shit!
I just want to be. Yeah.
yeah, but no,
Got
it
a
was.
sensu bead. Let's fucking do this. All right. She pops it, and she goes from 11 HP back to 225, and she gets all of her superiority dice back.
Gonna need it.
All right. Spell slots. Remember that like massive wound she took from the Horn Guard fight?
Mm-hmm.
Does that clear up?
Yes.
You guys see,
Yeah, go ahead.
you guys see the freshest, like most rejuvenated Vasilla you have seen. Even when she came out of that shark form, she was worn, scraggly, kind of brought herself back together. Even when the horns came in, the injury, the lack of self-confidence, it is strange to see someone this healthy in a situation this dire. She's going to give you the Aragon look, like, and just run off to fight this thing as she dives headfirst into the fray. It's the aura, right? So do I need to make a saving throw?
No.
All right. She's gonna swing.
Sunlight is protecting you. 22 will hit. 23 will hit. Sorry, 32 will hit. 2 will hit as well. Okay.
Very nice.
The mouths scream as you tear at them. Like, I don't. You ever watch Samurai Jack? It's kind of like, you know, when Jack cuts.
Yeah, like the cut
with the
shots
sword.
here.
It's like that. It's like that. Where like there's kind of like shh.
Is Honorim still in there?
Honorim's still in there. Nobody has pulled him out yet.
Could I try to make
Like he's-
my way to him?
You kind do. Are you? Who's hasting you at the moment?
That was a potion.
That was a potion. How many rounds do you have left of that?
We got to. That potion was fresh. That was like 2-3 rounds in before the final shebang happened.
Let's say there's 7 rounds left on it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. Can I see him through this like madness here?
Yeah, you can see him kind of like being held kind of like high up there, like Strahd crushed him, like a bunch of blood came out of his mouth, and like the mouse on Strahd kind of like.
All right. So she moved from here to here. Hold on. I'm just trying to. I'm gonna measure out some. Do have action search though. Yeah. Haste action. She's going to sprint over here. Try to reach into this square. Action surge. Try to cut him 3.
Make me an acrobatics check. Sorry, not acrobatics. Fuck, cut him free.
I was gonna. You want me to contested athletics this? I was even gonna make him attack on like the tentacle holding him up.
He's like kind of being held by like a big mash. There's not like a tentacle for you to cut. Is the thing I was trying to convey. That's why Fisk had to make an athletics check. Yeah.
It's just raw dog athletics.
Well, I didn't
Yeah.
bother. Honestly, I
All
figured
right.
it was something like that.
I got action surge here, so this is my action surge.
Yeah.
21.
21. Yes, you're able to pull honor him free.
I think, in probably the most Monster Hunter fashion way to do this, she's going to go in. Kind of where she cut out, she's going to try to jump into the smash of this flesh and just start cutting from the inside. And that's where she's going to end her turn. Is pulling him out as the athletics, is that a standard action or is that like a grapple attack?
That is an action, so
That
it
is
doesn't
an
replace
action?
one of your attacks. Yeah.
Yep. So she used her haste action. She used her action surge. She's gone in the mass, and you just hear more like hisses of like fiery sunlight cutting inside.
On the beginning of Start's turn, you're going to have to make me an acrobatics, I think. Let's see. But for now, Vasila, I believe that'll be all. Strahd is going to make it's going to use a special legendary action, and there's going to be like the scream that's kind of like pulses out like oh, ah, ah, like as the various mouths gibber and scream out. I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody except from Tarmogen.
Alright, wisdom save.
That's no good.
I think I might have to burn a fate point on that.
Probably a good idea.
It's a critical failure.
Actually, Bassoon's far enough away too. That is a critical failure line. Fisk, you fail. Varys, you pass. Honorim, you're burning a fate point. Scylla, you pass. So I believe Fisk is the only one who fails. Fisk, you are now blinded and deafened. And let's see. Everybody else, you take half of 14, 11, 28. That's 14 thunder damage. No, wait. 14 plus 11, that's 13 thunder damage. My apologies. No, 12 thunder damage. Ah. 12 thunder damage, except for Fisk, who takes the full on. And wait, that was two legendary actions. Honor him. Honor him at the beginning of your turn. Make me a con save, please.
And 12, 13. I assume that fails.
That does, I'm afraid. You take 8 points of necrotic damage at the beginning of your turn.
Alright, I cast Misty Step and get the hell out of there. And then I run towards the globe. Into the light. Into the light farm.
And you do feel a bit more secure. It does seem like Strahd does not want to stay close to the light.
And I'm going to look at this globe of Barovia. And I'm going to see if I can ascertain something with my big brain as far as this battle, where the globe is, where the creatures are, Strahd, how they all interact. If doing something physically to this globe may break that connection.
Do you have a bonus action on him?
Yes, sir. And I've got my regular action. Oh no, I used my I used my action for that Misty Step. So I have a bonus action.
Oh, Misty Step is a bonus action. So
So I
you
got
still
my
have
full
an action.
action.
You could you can take an action to study the globe and to do as you described. Make me why don't you make me an Arcana check, please?
The years of study and concentration.
I can.
Right, honor him.
Nice.
Essentially, you have the equivalent of 6 questions. What would you like to do? I'll answer to the best of my ability as honor him understands it.
Is there any way that this any way that this globe can be damaged?
Yes, most likely through the touch of a god or a very, very powerful high-level spell. However, if whether damaging it is wise or not, it's unclear. You could destroy Barovia if you're wrong.
That was my second question. Would damaging it destroy Barovia?
This situation is practically unprecedented. You think you're essentially standing within a god's domain. It is, as far as you know, not something any mage, even in your studies, has ever really done before. And that does give you a small sense of pride. Even if you die here, you could, at least say that. So here are some things that could result. That here are 3. First of all, Barovia could be destroyed. Second possibility, Barovia will disappear from this domain and return to its place in the prime material, or at least the prime material from which it came. Third possibility, the spell or whatever effect will pass through into the globe and travel into Barovia as if you cast it from a certain point in Barovia's skies.
All right. Is there any way? Do I think there's any way to break the connection for the control that Strahd has over the globe. Break those feigns, the ley lines, whatever he's using to maintain control.
I'm thinking. One thing you could try to attempt is, I don't know if you have the spell Dominate Monster, and cast it at the highest level you possibly could on Strahd. And hopefully he fails it just long enough for you to force him to do something. In that regard, you could attempt a Dispel at the highest level possible. On Strahd, on the globe, or even on the strange statue on which all these deities are standing and watching. Or you could attempt to assert control yourself. What that would mean for you is unknown, at least at the moment. I believe that's 3 questions. We have 3 more.
Do these gods behind us exert any direct control on Barovia?
That is a difficult question to answer. You know that these are representations of the most powerful entities that were sealed in the Amber Temple. Chiefly among them Khazad-Ma'at, their ruler and the most powerful amongst them. The one who essentially had them all invest some of their power in Strahd. It is likely that whoever replaces Strahd, yes, will be subservient to their whims and powers and to some degree. It is likely that their control of Barovia is done through Strahd. In fact, with your intelligence, you realize that this is likely a gambit, an aeons-long gambit on their part to fully break free from the Amber Temple. Through corrupting Strahd. The Amber Temple was once a place of purity and a force for good.
Is there any way to interrupt their control over Strahd?
Take control yourself somehow. Or a dispel, or something. A domination. Attacking them directly seems incredibly unwise. Doing something that they won't expect. The purpose of that mouth seems like when they were inviting one of you to essentially take Strahd's place, skipping the fight, and they kind of like highlighted towards that big mouth statue. You wonder what would happen if you entered it while Strahd still exists. Again, you are in incredibly uncharted territories here.
Shit. Bad idea, but my heart's not strong enough. Could I save a question for later? They all have to be now. Okay. All right, I
It'll
will.
have to be a single question, though.
Yeah, that's all I have left. I think. So that was a bonus action and my action, so I have nothing left. And my move, so that's it.
Alright. right. Strahd is going to use a legendary action as tentacles fly out at you, Vasilla, seeking to tear your flesh asunder. That is 28.
Yep. Well, that misses, but close.
What? Oh.
Nah, it hit. I have all this
That's,
health. Do you think I can afford dodging? Let's take a look. All right, 30 slashing. Vasilla is going to use a reaction to burn a superiority dice for the parry maneuver, and she's going to roll a d10 plus her dex.
Right.
So let me take off a bunch of stuff here. Parry. She reduces the slashing by 12. Just the 18.
By 12? Oh, damn it, I already gave him health. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Alright, Bassoon is going. Like, you see the light in Bassoon is like still. How do you have that many left? Jesus. The ground under Bassoon's feet begins to kind of boil into magma as the light in his, the fire in his hands goes more and more intense. He's chanting under his breath in Orcish, and fire is coming off of all of his body. Tarmogen, you are.
All right. What's the terrain between me and the globe?
Rough.
Rough. But I could get close to it.
The globe is above you guys. I don't know if the map is making it very clear.
I can't tell. Yeah. Is there any place where I
Right.
get within arm's reach of it?
What's your speed, Tarmogen? I believe.
I'm only 30, but I can throw bonus actions into movement.
Yeah, I would say with the dash, you could probably make it up.
All right. Yeah. I'll burn my bonus action because I'm not going to actually use it. So, yeah, I'm gonna just say there, scrambling up the wall.
I'll outline where the edge essentially is. Scramble up the wall.
All right, I'm still looking into the sphere really close. I glance up at these tribunal of asshats or whatever it is up there, and I kind of smile. I'm still holding the symbol of Ravenkind. I kind of hold it up like it was, I watched Varys kind of put his face in it. It's like he was starting to move into it. And I hold it until that just starts to feel like it's happening. And I don't know what sunlight shows inside, but then I cast a movable object and let go.
I think I'm not sure what you're doing. I don't think I'm
Symbol of
getting it.
Ravenkind, right? That's where the
Symbol of
sunlight is
Ravenkind.
coming. That's where the sunlight is coming from.
That's right.
This is a link to the god of light, the light, the morning lord, right? That's him.
Are you trying to give Barovia an artificial sun?
Yes. Yes, I am. I am trying to give the Shadowfell the worst case of fucking indigestion it's ever had.
Can we take 5? I need to
Yes,
think.
this is the perfect time. That's what I've just been meandering over.
Shit. just like
God, I even.
Yeah,
sounds
and
like
that's
a
why
rope
I'm
and
watching them.
sage
I want to
play.
watch their
So guys,
reaction.
I'm gonna
So
go
yeah,
pee.
yeah.
I'm gonna go pee.
And I'm looking for reactions. I'm just watching.
So
the crew.
Tom,
Yeah.
welcome back everyone. So Tom, when we left off before the break, I believe you took the activated symbol of Ravenkind that is giving off an intense ray of sunlight, off of yourself and essentially thrust it into like the globe of Barovia. That's correct, yes?
Yes. At that point, with the movable object, well, I just kind of, as long as I can in my turn, I'm just watching what it does, and then I just release it.
Whatever the mechanics of how this works are strange and unusual to you, and essentially you make a gambit. But as the sunlight is thrust into the bubble of Barovia, past the mists into it, it begins to burn them away. It's as if you can see the entirety of Barovia from far away as sunlight spreads over the land, burning the mists away. You feel a shiver, Talmadgen. Power washes into you. Divine power, as your connection to the Raven Queen, always a bit of a kind of a quiet buzz in the back of your mind, like redoubles and quadruples in strength. You're not sure how long this is going to last, but you have done something massive. In fact, there is a bit of a sound of almost chittering insects that comes from the watching deities as with strange screams and sounds that writhe against your mind. They are discontent with what you've done. They weren't expecting this. Although Kazamazans looks as bestial and unshifted as ever, the others cry, then look to each other and down. Strahd himself does not seem to be affected by that, however, at least as far as you can tell. Talmadgen, your paladin spells and abilities DCs increase by 2. However, you get the feeling this has done more than that. Just not sure quite yet what. Anything else on your turn, Tom?
No, that would actually be everything I can do at the moment.
Right. The legendary actions. Strahd is going to once again attempt to crush Vasilla with his tentacles. And it's like... he has 2 left, so you might as well just burn them.
That's gonna hit.
Actually, with his last one is going you're going to be put under the. Can you make me charisma saving throw, please, Vasilla?
Okay. I'm going to add a D12 for D10.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I got the fucking greater favorite fail. I rolled this with advantage. Okay, well, all right, down to the D10.
Okay. Let me just
One.
see here. Okay, hold on. There's a bonus, which I can see or hear within switch attacks deal 2d8. That is I was aware. If fails, it is affected. Okay, so you're just affected by the extra damage. You're not affected by the debilitating aspect of the Curse of Strahd. Okay, that's done.
Oh shit.
Mighty.
Okay. Whoops.
Right. It is now Strahd's turn. I believe you're still giving off sunlight, actually, Vasilla, right?
That's correct.
Let's see. That reminds me. So, like I said at the beginning of his turn, I would like you to make an acrobatics check, Vasilla.
I just remembered last session I cast Spirit Guardians. That should still be up.
Hold up. I'm gonna check for some shit. That. Oh, I'm gonna hold on. I got one more favor. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna take the 11.
Like that case, Vasilla, you are grappled.
All right. Is it strength or
Right.
acrobatics for resisting grapples? Remember? Unless this is acrobatics.
In this case, this is going to be acrobatics because like he's so large. It's not about
Okay.
like I'm
No, I
tearing
got
my,
you.
I'm resisting. Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
Right, where was I? Let's see. At the beginning of starts. All right, so now that that's happening, I'm gonna be. No, that's not happening yet, actually. All right. Yeah, he's going to use. Yeah, no, in that this because this is a bit of a. Yeah, he doesn't want that, so he's going to. Let's see. He's going to use 2 of his attacks to crush you, Vasilla.
Okay.
Can you make me a strength saving throw, please?
Strength save. Okay.
1. Right, you take half of that. This. You can feel like the teeth on the, like in the various mouths sucking greedily at you as blood is drained from your body.
All right, and then another.
Mm-hmm.
I think 15 fails.
And he's going to use a third attack to fling you away from him, actually, as far as he can. He's going to try to hit Fisk. I'm going to trade this as a d20 plus his strength, which is 8, so this is a d20. That's it.
Ooh.
So he misses Fisk. And Vasilla is going to... let me see, I already... Yeah. Vasilla, could you make me an acrobatics check, please? As you are slammed into the wall. Yeah, alright, you do not end up prone. I'm going to just roll his... Did I already roll his strength? Yes, I did. Alright, in that case, that's gonna be just 17 points of damage. You didn't get quite a good angle there.
All right. You guys see Vasilla go in for 1 round. She's already bloodied again.
Yeah, he's... and he's going to, like, maneuver... He's going to maneuver over here where he's going to, when you realize, he suddenly begins to grow larger. Some of his tentacles begin to tear at this, in his mouth begin to tear at the statue over here. The other dark powers look at Karamazov for his reaction, but he merely drools as he stares down at Strahd. Free me! Free me! Tatiana! Tatiana! Fisk, you are up.
So this Strahd creature is moving towards the mouth.
He's kind of repositioning, and you realize that he's kind of, in a way, positioning that if he were to make a cone attack of some sort, you would get most of the party, which is probably bad. But yes, he also is moving towards the mouth. It isn't clear what he's doing and why. doesn't seem like he's going to try to push himself in. But it's almost like he's trying to get at the deities up there, but like he's kind of pauses. Because the pause is short, as if he can't bring himself to move past anymore. The deities themselves do not seem concerned.
What are the little things around Kazamazat?
You have no earthly clue. You may use a bonus action to try to roll an Arcana if you wish.
No, I mean I'm just looking at them. What do they like? What are they?
I'll bring
Like,
them
what am I
a little
looking at?
closer. You are looking at this.
It's a thing. It's definitely a noun.
Are they stationary? Are they circling? Do they move?
They are floating above each of the fingered claws on the quote-unquote crown that surrounds Kazamazat's perch.
Do I see labyrinth tattoos on those arms? Is the picture accurate?
It is picture accurate. It does put you in mind of a labyrinth.
All right. I'm gonna move here and use I'm gonna use my hasted action with the where is it? Come on. There you are. Yes. For Varus. So you get 18 points, Varus.
Nice.
With the wand. And I'm going to move to honor him. Use my regular action to cast the Cure Wounds spell on honor him again at second level. $18 again to you, honor him.
There's going to be actually a gibbering of the mouths as you feel as like the energy that you're trying to summon to heal him becomes siphoned away and countered.
Becomes siphoned away and what?
Essentially, you got counterspelled.
Where's the fucking ref?
Well, fuck. But that's his reaction, though, so that's good, I guess. Alright. And I will use my bonus action to go to teleport over to here. And then just Nightcrawler. And I want to scan the landscape and get a whole picture. The globe, Strahd, the deity things up top. I'm looking at these fingers jutting out of the ground. Is there a correlation between the fingers that are on the ground and the ones around the crown? I'm trying to make connections between these three things.
Those are fingers?
Fingers jutting out of the I'm looking at them as fingers. You can
Yeah.
look at them as whatever you want.
The fingers and hands are symbols of domination. Symbols of domination. Mouths are symbols of devouring another to take their power. You know this from your time in the Shadowfell.
All right, that's my turn. I'm gonna let the brains do the brain.
Eris, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna move down into here, and then I don't really even know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm just gonna. I'm going to cast. Oh god, my screen just froze up. Hold on. My graphics card does not like Roll20 with my character sheet in a different window. No, I'm not going to do that. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to shoot at Strahd. Alright.
What?
And this is not with
Sharpshooter.
yeah.
That's 26, that's 19, and that's 26. Alright, those all hit.
Okay, I'm going to
That's 18, 9, and 13.
So wait, is that 2, that first roll, that 2, that's my 1d10. I'm gonna re-roll that with Indominate.
I thought you said you're not doing sharpshooter.
Is that my sharpshooter? Oh yeah.
That's sharpshooter, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so let's see, my piercing down here. I'm going to the 5 roll. That was a 2. I'm going to re-roll that with my piercing. I'm going to re-roll that 2 plus 3. So it's a 1d10. All right, that helps. So that would be 8 plus 3. So that one's an 11. And then I'm going to and then do I have an action surge? Let me check. Nope. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Firebolt. And that's, of course, not with the sharpshooter.
Go for it, alright. Because you hit, that's going to be with advantage.
Advantage? Okay.
Remember, we revamped your features there a bit. Okie doke. Alright.
And that will end my turn.
Guys can see, like, continues to grow larger as, like, the dark gods, like, pointing at him, like, feeding him power. Almost like as a way to amuse themselves at the scene, like, unfolding before your eyes. Strahd cries out with a billion mouths. And you see, like, something, like, beginning to build up, like this green, awful light. Something is, like, cooking in there, and it's probably going to hurt. Vasilla, go ahead.
She just looks frustrated. She got topped off, went in, got mulched, and now they're feeding more energy into it. In her eyes,
Yeah,
this
evil
isn't a
fucking
fight you
bastards.
can't just, brutalize or win by force. So she is going to kind of look up at the top roster here. See the orbitals. See the mouth. So what does it look like inside this mouth?
Inside Stud's mouth or inside the large statue's mouth?
The large statue's mouth.
The large statue's mouth is a darkness so complete that you can feel yourself shiver and feel incredibly small when you look into it. It makes you incredibly uncomfortable to look into because it feels as if something is looking back. Something hungry. Something so enormous that you realize that you are nothing. That you might as well just walk in and feed it.
Just gotta check something, because with that potion or that the pool of sacred tears, I just got something back.
Oh.
I need to get through Strahd. Viscilla is going to bonus action shift her arm with the Sun Sword into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
She is going to running start, run over Strahd, and try to vault on top of him with the haste action. I need to get close to this thing is the idea.
Alright, so that's okay. So this is essentially like difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
However, make me an acrobatics check to ensure that you're not entangled.
21.
Will succeed.
Alright. Difficult terrain. I got movement to spare. She's going to wade through here. I think that's deep enough. Daniel, how many of these so-called great fiends can see into the ethereal? Not to tell us, but just to keep on your mind here.
All right.
Because with that long rest, I got a charge back for the Sun Sword. She is going to, in the ethereal plane, point the Sun Sword and cast a 9th level Sunbeam into the mouth.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the pool of sacred tears. Remember, it gives you everything back.
it gives you everything back. It wouldn't recharge your magic items.
Could I?
I'm so
could
sorry.
could I use a fate point to get a charge back? Which
Why,
is the
yes,
weapon.
you certainly could.
All right, I'm gonna
Essentially, Viscilla, like you.
Glad I'm not
Do
you,
you want to
Dan.
like
What the fuck?
make me, Viscilla? How do you do it? How do you reach out into the Sun Sword to burn that fate point to your awakening? Actually, you know what? Oh, you know what? Whoa. You know what? Sergei fucking sacrificed himself. I'm gonna say that you don't need to burn a fate point for that. You realize it's there.
Okay. This isn't a Friday game Lloyd fate point to deliberately bolster shit. This is the definition of a Hail Mary. Viscilla has a fate point. She's going to pour it into this Sunbeam. Whatever that looks like, I don't know. She certainly doesn't know. But this is everything she's got, everything the Sun Sword has, and the center of all of this is this not even the gods or these fucking fiendish gods. It's whatever happens in that monolith continues the cycle. She's targeting the monolith.
Roll me the Sunbeam using D10s, please.
All
You
right.
feel Sergei's soul pulsing within the blade. Whatever this stand is, last or not, he will give everything he has.
And this is through the ethereal plane.
Right, so because it was done through the ethereal plane, it harmlessly shoots through the ethereal plane, nothing happens. No, I'm joking. How shitty would that be?
I was kind of half expecting it.
Yeah.
These guys are annoying.
As the sunbeam, like essentially, like you're doing a massive Kamehameha, like into it, and like it shoots into it. It's as if like the light is like shrinks as it, like the further it goes away. You realize as you're watching, it's not that it's shrinking. It's just that like the distance inside, the space inside, is the darkness is so vast that you lit a single candle at the bottom of the ocean. You hear the jeering laughter of the deities. Like chitin of a million bugs scraping against your brain. Strahd shrieks, arcing itself, and something happens within the darkness. Billions of eyes begin to open inside, focused on you, Vasilla. Make me, let me think what this would be. Make me a wisdom saving throw, Vasilla.
Wisdom? Okay.
Wisdom.
We have the advantage from the Hero's Feast.
Oh, yeah, indeed you do.
I'm going to add a d10.
You probably should, because that's a fail otherwise.
19.
You have any other bonuses you can add to that?
Oh, my con.
You know what? Yeah, that. You know what? I did say that fighters can substitute their con for whiz before, right? Like for like these kind of saves.
Oh my god, that's
Okay.
ancient. Yeah.
What's your con bonus?
Oh my con bonus is an 11. The wisdom is 7, so you would add a 4 to that one. So that
Alright,
goes to
in that case,
21, then
in that case, Vasilla, you pass. Whatever would have happened does not come to happen. But something begins like to pull itself out of the mouth. Something indescribable of eyes and darkness. And Kazamazot's howls. In pain, in fury, in joy, in anger, you can't tell. The others howl too.
I'm-
Can I use my Arcana check reaction?
One moment.
No problem.
Strahd is going to use all of his legendary actions to throw out all the flesh he has at this thing, which joyfully, like, into him. Oh! You hear all the mouths on Strahd begin to chatter their teeth and shriek and moan. Some of them begin to laugh, and then all of them begin to laugh. Still, because you essentially avoided death just now and did something pretty crazy that I'll explain to you at the probably after the campaign wraps up. Please take a point of inspiration.
I am fucking snatching that.
Indeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna need this fucking inspiration.
See Kazamazot's like opens its wings. It stands for the first time. It's the size that it is. Like the size it is now, it looks small than Strahd, but at the same time as you look at it, it is impossibly vast. It's like looking at the night sky and realizing there is a shape there of the entire sky up to the horizon and before. While at the same time you're looking at this bat-like deity.
I still have. I know I was talking about using my haste action. That's just been movement so far. Can I use my haste action to get the fuck out of Dodge?
Yes, you can. You feel like that's an incredibly wise thing to do right now.
Okay. And reset.
You are incredibly creeped out as you guys all hear like these thousands of mouths, all with Strahd's voice. Some of them childlike, youthful, some of them Strahd is an old man, all like
But we're waking up the kids for that.
I'm gonna need you to do that again, just with a little more oomph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, he doesn't have a chest to like do a chest voice from anymore, okay? Leave me alone.
That was awesome. That was
Thank-
amazing.
All right, Vasila, I believe that's the end of your turn. As the little guys around Kazamazot's are swirling faster and begin like to kind of like rise along with him as they surround him, and he and it's going to boop. Honor him.
Onorim kneels down at the edge of this cliff, and he reaches into his bag and he pulls out the box. The box that he's had for what seems like literally years. And he opens the box and he reaches in and he withdraws the heart of his mentor, Melchior. This magical heart. And as he does so, he calls forth its power. And he attempts to use it to draw forth from Melchior's power a spell that Onorim himself doesn't possess. And although the limitation was a 5th level spell, Onorim believes that day when he raised to arm from the dead, fate brought him to this part, and that it would allow him to cast more power. And as he does so, knowing that the DC to cast that spell is 10 plus twice the level of Dominate Mind, which is 26. An Orem with a 20 and his intelligence of +6 believes the fate of freeing Queen of Ravenovica from her capture might assist him in casting this spell.
Just to be clear, that's dominate monster, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that fails because you called her Ravenovica instead of Ravenovia.
As I try and cast this spell, I turn and gaze towards Strahd. Strahd von Zarovich, everything you have done, every shadow, every drop of blood has been for Tatiana. You look around you, your rule has brought only chains that bind not just this land, and I turn and I point to Barovia, the globe, but your soul. Do you not see it? It's not Barovia that resists you, it is the very gods who cursed you. As long as you cling to this prison, you hold the leash. You call yourself master here, you are no freer than the peasants who cower at your name. If you truly seek her love, then break their grip. And I kind of raise the heart towards the gods and demons behind him. Free Barovia. Defy the gods who mock you by showing them that you cannot be controlled. Give this land freedom. And in that act, prove your love is stronger than any curse. You will be stronger than the chains of heaven and hell alike. Only then will Tatiana and all of Barovia see the man you claim to be and not the monster that they think you are. Release Barovia, Strahd. Fight back, not with fear, but with freedom. Only then will you know if love can be yours. And cast the spell.
Kevin, I'd like you to take an inspiration point. That was fantastic. As you cast a spell, you know what? I'm not even gonna make you roll a persuasion. I'm just going to say that you succeed with that because you said exactly the right things to say. Strahd purposefully fails,
Fiction,
and
man.
something shifts. You can tell essentially, Strahd is basically partially insane and partially not. Like, it's not like he's completely your ally. No, he is dominated by you to some extent. To how much, you can't tell. However, you can tell that there's a shift in the way as like you catch. It's like what you come to think of as the main eye. And as you said, you can sense his attention focusing on you as Strahd is listening to what you're saying. Now that you realize not only him, all the gods here, perhaps even elsewhere, are all listening. You're not certain what that darkness beast of eyes that emerged from the mouth was and what it did when it merged into Strahd and intensified the darkness in him. You're not certain what Kazamazant is doing. Why? But whatever it is, you feel like you've given Strahd some kind of advantage. Absolutely so.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome.
That was awesome. Bassoon is...
That was fucking
That was so
amazing.
cool. That's why I gave it an inspiration point. That was awesome. I can't wait to like watch this back. Bassoon is listening to all this, and you see like this is the last turn. As he like kind of like crushes like this ball of fire he's been like preparing, and he kind of like crushes it down into a white hot seed, and he's going to hold it. The area around Bassoon is completely magmatic now. The heat coming off is intense. Beyond intense. You feel like your clothes would catch fire if you went any closer. Ptarmigan.
It's time to do paladin stuff. So he can see everybody in the Grey Company. Casts Cure Wounds. That is off the stone, I think. No, that's his spell now. I think. Anyway, either way, I'll check that. And then he reaches out with his mind. We have a telepathic link with several key people in Barovia, do we not? That's still up, isn't it?
Be
You
with
are
Mil-
uncertain.
What?
Sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, with Mordenkainen
Because of the Mind
and
Flayer and Mordenkainen. Yeah, several. But anyway, yeah. Terminus just reaches out with like a very casual, how's the weather down there? Just what
To
do I
who
feel?
are you reaching out to?
Well, I think we can broadcast on all
It can be- it
frequencies
can
with that,
broadcast it.
can't you? I'm just
Don't you need like to be within the same plane of existence as the question mark?
well. My hand is on the, or right at the. I'm
Oh,
standing
the
at the
orb.
barrier.
Oh yeah, you're still there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot. Like I guess you can kind of stick your head in.
Yeah,
and be like,
I do mass
One
cure
foot in,
wounds,
one
and I
foot
just
out.
kind of.
Does this hold on? Does this there's a
What?
distance to this? Isn't it 60 feet or something?
Yeah, everybody's within 60 feet, and I can see them, so I can.
No.
I've
the
been
people-
checking.
the people you're
I don't
reaching
have to
out
touch
like-
them. Mass cure wounds for everybody in the Grey Company, right?
Right.
And then the telepathic link we got through the Mind Flayer crap with Mordenkainen
Oh, hi. That's
back
what
in
you- I'm-
Barovia.
I
Yeah,
keep
well-
thinking you're talking about your telepathy.
Yeah, I
feats.
understand.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I got layers,
Roll-
and
roll
I
the
got
cure
backup
wounds.
telepathy, and
Yeah.
Roll the cure wounds for us real quick.
So that's what 3d8 plus 3.
Like you that's Mordenkainen. You hear Mordenkainen respond to you. Whatever you're doing is working. The mists are burned away.
Okay, and
The sunlight is burning burning the monsters. You're truly turning the tides.
everybody must pray to whatever gods they have because the barrier is broken, and I leave it at that. He's kind of got his orders, and I'm calling on all of Barovia to pray.
Make me it's like some like he confirms he will pass on the message, and indeed Mordenkainen can indeed get his message out to lots of people at once.
All right. Kind of, I would think the message would be heard when you're saying it with the sun shining. How's the weather?
Indeed, yeah. Indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold position. I'm not gonna use a bonus action or anything. I'm going to wait here, and I'm like, something's changing, guys, and I'm gonna hold. Yeah, and that also goes on myself, so that's great.
so we get 8 back from that.
I saw Honorum's thing in the chat.
Wait, no, add your spellcasting bonus.
I'm going to
thank you.
say
Yeah, plus 3 on that. So
Leslie, in fact, as indeed the people of Barovia pray and like you have essentially worked a miracle and completely have in a moment of utter faith, and faith is a powerful force indeed. You are no deity, and it's not like Barovia is filled with like thousands of people.
yeah,
But just for a moment, you can feel their faith in the Grey Company empower you. Just for a moment, I'd like you to take. I'd like to reroll those 2 ones, please.
oh, okay. Those were 8s. All right, so 2d8. Whoop, where's this? Oh, that's much nicer. So that's
In that case,
400.
that's 18 plus. What is it? 3? Tom? 4?
3.
Wisdom.
3. So
That's a
21.
21 total healing instead of 8.
Oh, okay, that's much easier.
As Basil is no longer bloodied. Ah, 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 ah,
You guys.
ah, 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 ah.
I can't math. Yeah, that's that. Then that's my turn. How much healing was that? Not reading on me, are you?
No, it's trying to
Okay,
get the-
okay.
For some reason, I'm not getting the stupid sound isn't going. Like I'm trying to get a
okay.
sound effect to go in order to start to get the scene started, and it's like 0-0. And it's not playing. So I'm just refreshing the roll 20, guys. Just give me a moment. Also, I know usually we have to end at 10, but I would be loath to. But you know what? I guess like this would be. I guess there is some events that are still happening, and this fight is not quite over. As a lot of things are popping off, and I'm trying to, and I'm going to. There we go. There's the music. All right. As Kazamazats takes off and leaps down at Strahd, immediately, like you all feel your hearts drop and the blood runs cold in your veins. What were you thinking, trying to stand against a god like this? This isn't. Kazamazats, you realize, is not really a god, not as you understand it. This is simply how your minds, human and feeble, translating an elemental force of the universe. It's darkness. It leaps almost in slow motion down at Strahd, at the Strahd flesh, and begins tearing into it. But Honorim, you almost kind of get like a vision of like an understanding. Had you not used your domination, it is likely Strahd would have simply, who knows what the hell would have happened. But Strahd is fighting back. Like, and you see tentacles like wrap around Kazamazats as like they quite literally tearing it, devouring each other at the same time. As darkness boils out from the fight. And and Strahd's laughter from billions of mouths is joined by the voices and screeches and roars coming from Kazamazats, who has come to devour his son, now that he is ripe, like a fruit carefully and lovingly tended by an attentive farmer. The time has come for Kazamazats to be freed. The other gods, the other deities, the other dark powers are chanting in languages far long dead and buried, causing your ears to bleed with their vileness. Talmudin, through the connection in your mind, you hear screams of horror suddenly.
Oof.
I need everybody in the party to please make me a Constitution saving throw. As intense bursts of darkness and cold suddenly lash out at your very soul. You are mortals. You don't belong here in the battlefield of the gods. Just standing where they are.
I'm gonna use the inspiration point to reroll that, assuming it fails.
Before you pop the inspiration, Vasilla and Varys are in the sunlight. Does that give them advantage at all?
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
All right, then take that
Fisk,
one for
you
free,
too.
and I'll re-roll.
I'm assuming I would as well.
So it's a
No, screw you, Tom.
No.
Literally the exact same fucking roll.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, Varys hit that re-roll.
Fisk, you
Unless
fail.
did, and I
Vasilla, you
see it.
fail.
A Constitution.
Yeah,
Constitution. Honorim, you fail. And Tom,
Fuck.
you pass.
What?
I think, from the looks of it, Tom is the only one that passes. Nobody else rolled.
Oh,
know
hold
about
up.
I'll arcane deflection then and add 4, so 23.
Is this just not on my sheet? Oh,
In that case,
Daniel.
Tom. Yes?
I've had Indomitable this whole time. It's just not on my sheet.
Yeah, the what sign?
I have Indomitable this entire time. I've never used it because it just never got ported to my sheet.
No worries.
Oh my god! I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. Get one reroll. I don't care if it's effective by advantage or not. I'm just gonna take this. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck,
Hey.
man.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use a fate point. What? I'm gonna use a fate point on that. The spirits kind of surround Fisk and almost seem to blend together with Zahaviel and create a dome that kind of like pulses out golden just for a second as the darkness blows over.
Right, so does that mean
I'm burning
Fisk,
a fate point on the saving throw.
Okay, gotcha. Right, in that case, Fisk passes completely. Honorim, you pass. Talmadjan, you pass. Varys and Vasilla, I believe, fail. I need to. Bassoon fails as well, however, he's but he succeeds his concentration on the thing he's doing.
Can't wait for Bassoon to fucking clutch whatever he's doing.
I never thought he'd get the opportunity to, but like, you guys have just like been getting a lot of the thingy off it, but
The
off
aggro,
him,
yeah.
so that's pretty good. Yeah, the
Yeah.
aggro has been really like, you guys have been kind of moving Strahd away from Bassoon constantly, so it just worked that way.
You're welcome.
All right. Those of you who fail, you take 50 points of cold and necrotic damage, half and half, 25. If you succeed, you take I'm blanking. Would that be 12 and 12? Yeah, and if you succeed, you take 25 instead, which would be split into 12 and 12. The DC was 18.
So
I
I'm
was
sorry.
wrong.
What does Varys take? Sorry, I missed the number.
Total of 50.
50.
And Varys, I believe you failed. Vasilla, you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Fisk, you ended up succeeding, right? So Varys and Vasilla are the only ones who failed. Okay. Vasilla, roll me a 2d20. Varys, roll me 2d20, please.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought it meant to you.
Oh, nice. Both of them. Varys, how old are you?
Really old. Like, we had this conversation a couple years ago, but he's older than anybody could imagine, like 100 something. A wild shit. He's young, but in his
It says 28. It says 28 on your thing.
No, that's not right. He's 28 in like normal human life, but he's
Are you very certain that you want him to be older?
No, he's 28.
Okay.
928.
All right. So he's now no longer 28. He is what this would be 48 plus 6. That's 54. You are now 54.
Okay.
It's an elf. That doesn't fucking change. All right, come on, man.
You feel your body kind of shiver under the intensity of the sudden aging. You have a -1 to Constitution. Same to you, Vasilla. You are now 26 years older.
She's 50.
You are 50, and the stress of the sudden aging also lowers your Constitution by 1.
Yay. Crow's feet, some hair, some great hair.
Bisk, you
Oh,
are
I'm tired.
up.
What do you mean I'm up? Like, what
It's your turn.
What do you want me to
the fuck
do?
are we doing?
Whatever you think you should do in the moment.
I will get back up to honor him. I will actually Varys, how are you looking as far as health?
Varys is about to fucking hit the dirt. He's struggling.
All right, honor him. How are you doing?
I've been busy.
All right. I'll use haste and rinse and repeat. So, I'm gonna use the wand to cure wounds on honor him. 18 and up to Varys. While whatever the fuck is going on in there is going on, I'm going to cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Varys.
Is that 19 plus 20 or just I get the 19?
So it's 7 and 3. I think it's 16. Yeah, 16.
That's 16. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Unless... Yeah, that's a damage modifier. I don't know why that's there. So that's hasted action, regular action. Bonus action, I'm going to And I'm gonna tell Vasilla and Varys, just basically whisper as I just touch your arm, Varys, and cast Cure Wounds. So we should back up. And go stand in front of Honor him. And that ends my turn. Like, I don't know how much more we can do.
It got dark.
That last one. What do I get for that last one?
Cure Wounds? 16.
Oh, I thought you said something else after that. I missed that.
No.
Same thing. Right. I'm good. Thank you.
Anything else, Fisk?
No. I mean, what do I hear from within the darkness? And
He
what is going on in Fisk's head? Does anybody have anything to say about what the fuck is going on?
Yes, absolutely. As you Van Richten is essentially Richten is commenting that this is far, like this is beyond your pay grade. He understands now why and how Barovia's darkness was so particularly vile. As Zahaviel will explain to you, even Zahaviel sounds not cowed, but resigned, essentially. The King of Darkness, all the deities of the Amber Temple were using Strahd like a rotten fruit growing fat on despair and hate and guilt and evil and hate with every passing year. That is how they were able to crack their prisons. They intended to use him to escape. Whatever darkness Strahd, or your friend, was able to pull out was awakened there. These are primal elemental forces beyond even my understanding. It is trying to devour Strahd, but Strahd, in turn, is trying to devour it. I cannot tell who is succeeding, though I do not believe it would be Strahd. I do not even know if we would want Strahd to succeed.
That moment, Fisk will just yell into the darkness. God. Think of Tatiana. Hold her face in your mind.
From the cacophony within the darkness, there is a primal roar that shakes the ground. The chanting deities are chanting louder, almost as if they're trying to counteract whatever it is you're doing.
Barovia stands with you, Strahd. Tear down the god who would keep us all in darkness.
This is your kingdom. You're right. This is your land. It's yours.
Varys, do you have anything to... and Tom, would you like to add anything to this?
Yeah, I just he just hears in his mind. It's like he just hears. He just says to Strahd, "Yeah, I'm here for you, buddy."
Tom, like, as soon as you kind of like open a psychic link, like blood like, out of your
Yeah.
nose, but you like just kind of grin through it. I'm here for you, buddy. Wait, I'd like a party-wide persuasion check, please.
Oh boy.
Uh,
This has not happened a lot in this campaign, and I'm glad.
All right. Everyone's greatest stat here is persuasion, right?
Whoa!
Oh my god.
I'm here for you, buddy. That's what did it.
Bassoon bucks out.
Really?
Fight, you
That's what did
coward!
it.
Fight!
He gets like fucking like anime ass flashbacks of Hornguard saying the same shit. It's,
Yeah, that's the.
well,
Fuck
Right
you,
advantage
man.
or
Like, I was
anything?
thinking that exact thing.
Vasilla has
Right.
persuasion? Oh shit. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
I think Bassoon has persuasion too. Like, fucking. Let me roll that too. Bassoon screams out, "Fight, you coward! Fight!"
I swear, Bassoon, come on, Nat, buddy. Come on. Pull up. I believe in you, man.
The words.
He actually has a pretty
Here for you,
decent because
buddy.
like his charisma, because Blood
Like,
Rage is
yeah,
charisma
yeah,
based. So.
yeah.
No. Oh.
He's just like, he's like, it's like, really? Like, I'm trying to kill him.
You know, I'm gonna say Bassoon's concentrating. Bassoon doesn't say anything. I'm not gonna have him drag you guys down.
I give him.
He's gonna he like growls something.
Can
Wait,
I
25,
like
14.
barbarian communication give him my inspiration to re-roll that?
Okay, you know what? Sure, I'll allow it.
I just give him a look of
Uh,
like, come on. Nah, Nat.
Right, that replaces that. Let me make a couple let me make calculation here.
Do I get anything? Or does the 9 stand? For bringing it for.
I said you rolled. I said you could. I thought I said. Okay, maybe you didn't.
So I rolled.
You could re-roll. I said. I'm sorry. I thought I said you could roll with advantage because that was
Nope.
pretty good.
Not at all. Nope. Okay. Didn't
Okay,
hear that.
probably. Maybe.
I
Maybe I
didn't-
thought I said that. Sorry. Because I was
I
enjoying
didn't
it.
hear it.
We're all
Okay, cool.
having our hopes and dream moment.
I probably not going to be any better. but we'll
Oh,
see.
shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Poor, you're gonna
That's
be any
too
better. It's the same. Oh, that's 18.
19 on dice and 2 nats. Holy shit.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
Wow.
going to change the calculation a bit. Hold on.
Better.
Okay.
the curse of Strahd
Tatiana's
goes
the
up.
hot button, I guess.
This is
And
the cheer
that
for
and
Strahd. Let's do
I'm here
this.
for you, buddy.
Varys, it is technically your turn, I think. Is there like? Would you like to cast a spell, do anything, or hold an action?
I would like to. Will this work? I would like to cast. Yeah, is this a self? Yeah, this is self. I'm going to cast Blur on myself.
Choice.
So I don't know. Put whatever icon you want on for that one, please. And that's the concentration. Yeah, concentration. And that'll end my turn. Actually, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move down over to here, and that'll end my turn.
There's a sound, a strange. That from the darkness. If whether it was Strahd or Kazamazotz who made it, it sounds like Kazamazotz. What it means, you have no idea. Scylla, you're up.
She's gonna look over at. So who's the person that's like a drop specifically who's like a drop from being dead? Like, I remember it was like someone here being.
At the
like,
moment, Varys looks
Oh,
the roughest,
Alright.
followed by Honorim.
All right. She's going to move up to Varys. Cure wounds.
Varys has
on-
climbed the cliff, so that is difficult terrain there. But I think you're still under haste, so
Yeah, I got haste. She's gonna mantle up real quick. You're gonna get a second level cure wounds. So ignore that weapon damage. You're gonna get 8 healing.
Okay, thank you. And I don't know what icon to put on me for blur.
All right.
let's call it this.
She's gonna look around. All right. If this shit doesn't work out, there's one last idea. She's gonna point to the orb. That. If we get a fucking feather fall or something, we take it. But Barovia right now is not just in sunlight, the mists are gone too. So whatever comes out of that, if that thing isn't friendly, we bring it back to Barovia. The mists are open. We try to beat it or we fuck off. We're not finishing the fight here. If there's a fight to be had, it's going to be where it started.
Yeah.
She's gonna sigh. She's gonna pop her last potion of greater healing. So that's 44. $13. So she's gonna go up to 86. And she's going to second wind for D10 plus 11. Alright. And is haste action. Probably the first time in her life she throws out a prayer to the morning Lord. And that's the end of her turn.
I'm going to reach into my bag again and pull out my last vial of cool water. Thank you for your sacrifice, and I will consume it.
You are fully revitalized, Honorim.
With that, I look towards the globe. I'm gonna try to break some magic between Strahd and the globe. And I'm going to reach down below and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic. It's level 9.
Oh shit!
Are you still concentrating on the dominate monster, Honorim?
Spell magic's not concentration.
I know it's not.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, because you've established a telepathic link of a sort between yourself and Strahd, you hear 1,000 versions of his voice roar in your mind. Don't you dare!
And would that be Strahd's voice or Kazmazot's voice coming through Strahd? Can I tell?
As far as you can tell, it would be Strahd, because it was in your mind. You've never had Kazamazot's communicate with you before.
Well, ask my last question that I saved from before. Would doing this free Barovia?
You cannot be certain. At the very least, it would prevent whoever is here from leaving. At least in a traditional sense, into Barovia. You could trap Strahd here forever. Likely with the other deities massively slowed down and even permanently hindered in their attempt to escape. But then, that would doom you and your friends to eternally be the playthings of angry, dark gods.
Well, look at the time.
I know, I was hoping we'd get to the top of the turn order. Can you do another 10 minutes? Would that be okay?
No, that's fine.
Alright. Light on him, what would you
Okay.
like?
I'm going to second guess myself. I'm going to hold on the dispel magic for one turn. I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
gonna hold my
so
action.
You're beginning. Okay. You're holding your action with a dispel magic.
That'll cast it though, right? Or it'll be wasted. Spells.
Alright, yeah. Okay. So I mean that's up to you. Like I would say that if you do a successful cast check, it'll be not wasted.
You know what?
This is the big one.
Honorum changes his mind. He's going back and forth. He contemplates the lives of the 5 here and the thousands of lives in Barovia. And he goes through with casting Dispel Magic.
May I?
Hmm.
You realize because the mists are gone, it's not just the lives of Barovia. Like, but people in Barovia can likely leave now. And are you are you casting Dispel Magic or are you holding on to it?
I don't know if that's temporary though, right? And Strahd still has. Still has domain. But he wants us. He doesn't want us to break that link. Why? Why does he not want? Asmazovs is trying to eat Strahd to escape the Amber Temple. What is my mage brain saying here? My infinitely wiser Honorum brain. Does he have any insight?
Here's what could happen, essentially. If you manage to indeed break the connection between this demiplane, whatever it is, and Barovia, even if temporarily, you would disrupt whatever connection Strahd has and whoever else is here to there. If you guys all jumped into there right now and survived a 1,000-foot fall or whatever, I'm not literally 1,000, but you know what I mean, you might be able to even leave Barovia. What will happen later, who the hell knows. If you disconnect the connection from here, Strahd will be perhaps unable to return to Barovia, and these dark deities will be unable to walk their connection through him. Whether they have anything else, you don't know, but you doubt it because he is a massive investment for them over thousands and thousands of years. Sorry, over hundreds and hundreds of years. He's been a massive investment. Engineered you would be trapped with them, and while you might be saving all of existence, because if Kazamazat, for example, empowered or otherwise, went into Barovia, and then out into the wider world, who knows what could happen. However, essentially by saving the world, you will damn yourself and your friends. And Strahd. You know that at the moment you can feel Strahd struggling and fighting, trying to overcome Kazamazat. You don't know if he's winning or not. If Kazamazat wins, that's one thing, but if Strahd wins, what does that mean for you who have assisted him? What does that mean for the world? What does that mean for Barovia? That at least is an uncertainty. Here's what you could do on him. If you hold your action with that, like, high-level dispel magic, you could make that decision later, because it does feel as if a climax is approaching very soon.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, yeah, so essentially you're holding your action with a dispel, right? Would it be fair to say that Anheim would have, like, climbed onto the cliff before that, so he has, like, a direct line of sight to the orb? Like a more direct, at least?
Absolutely, and he's spread his arms, and the celestial winds are blowing his white hair as his third eye just kind of surveys, and he pulls the power into his body.
Right. Bassoon is now holding this for 5 turns. This is going to be the most dice I've rolled in a character, I think. It's gonna be stupid. Use good. Like, you guys see, like, but this, like, even the area around Bassoon is so hot now that, like, his skin and flesh is, like, bubbling, like, it's sloughing. Like, essentially Bassoon is looking like the skin is burning off him. Like, one of his eyes, like, there's no eyelid anymore, as the fire he is concentrating, the very heat is eating away at him. And actually he is bloodied now, as he's quite literally channeling everything into this one attack.
Jesus.
Talmadgen, something's approaching. Not from the darkness. Well, yes, from the darkness. But from Barovia itself. You feel a pressure rising up your spine, sending shivers up your back, as electricity dances along your nervous system. Something's coming. Something big. Something beautiful.
Tarvin is just like, yes, just. And he tells everybody, like, keep this up. Have faith, as it were, and walks. I think I can get to right here. Check something. Oh, damn. All right, I can't do that. Tarm falls into a disadvantage once he can't see his enemy. Everything is sight or touch. It's interesting. I don't have a big Hail Mary or anything on this. Back. Darwin just does not know what to do.
Bassoon holding his action? Or is he just charging?
At the end of your turn, Talmadgen?
Yeah, I don't actually have anything I can do. Oh, I do actually. I have a little spell that'll help. May as well use it. So everybody I can see. 2d8.
That's got a 10-minute casting time, eh?
Oh, that's one of those. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I mean I'm down to that. Basilla's next to me. How hurt are you? Yeah, you're hurt. Yeah, I would do
He's
this.
no longer bloody. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's still bloody, but yeah. Roll it. It was at 2d8, so that's 7 plus.
1d8 plus 3. It ain't much, but it's something.
Alright, 1d8. I'm just gonna take the 5, or are you gonna re-roll that? I'll take the 5 and that. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright. I'll take that. 11.
11.
No longer bloody. Yippee.
And that's it. I'm holding.
Why don't you just tell me when your turn's done?
Yep, that's it. I'm holding. I really got nothing else I can do.
Right.
Encouraging. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I might just reach out to Mordenkainen and like try and more in depth, let's say. Just, but that's it. No bonus action or anything.
One moment. There's a sudden strangeness in the world, an incredible wrongness. Strahd screams from 1,000 mouths. The chanting stops. And the darkness begins to dissipate as it becomes smaller, as it starts to shrink. Smaller and smaller, almost like it's almost kind of swirling around an epicenter as it's being absorbed by a small, or at least comparatively, a small figure compared to the monsters and beasts that have been until now. A single figure stands here where Kazamazotz and Strahd made battle. A single figure surrounded by this swirl of otherworldly cube-like creatures that you realize indicate some sort of primal divinity. Strahd looks at his hands. He is reborn as a true king. Then a smile climbs to his lips. As he turns and passes a hand, as he turns to the collected deities who shriek in unison. And as he passes a hand, they all turn to dust. Like you see them kind of like jump off, like try to like, but they, even before they make it halfway, they are nothing. Strahd looks at his hands, seeing it for the first time, then laughs as he turns to the party and smiles. Thank you. And that is where we will end tonight's session of the Curse of Strahd.
Welcome to level 18.
Welcome to level 18.
Bravo.